Good morning, I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast, and let's see where we're at. This is the end of week 15, day 5, and I finally got the bounce that I was expecting. Yesterday I weighed in at 224.0. This morning, Friday, what is it, September 23rd, I weighed in at 224.4, so I'm up 4/10 of a pound. That's the bounce that I was expecting at some point this week. um, and for those of you newbies just joining my channel, I invite you, I encourage you, I challenge you to try water fasting for 4 weeks. I'm not selling you a book. I'm not selling you a CD. I'm not selling you prepackaged foods. I'm not selling you supplements that'll just melt away your fat. If you woke up this morning and you said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I may not be able to do anything about all my other health problems, and by the way, I am an acute diabetic, and I've about got that solved. But if you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired and your doctors aren't helping, let me throw a little bone to you and say, if you lose weight, that will allow your body to correct some of the medical issues that you're having. I had high blood pressure. I had thyroid issues. My A1C number, my doctor looked at me and he said, Thomas, he said, you should be dead. You shouldn't even be in front of me. As high as your blood sugar level is, as high as your A1C level is. This was when I weighed 315 pounds, about 2.5 years ago. So, the program is easy. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. The first week is hell. The first 10 calendar days is terrible. But you will survive it. And then from then on, your body will start to heal itself. Now, I know that sounds new agey and kind of weird, but from day 1 to day 7, calendar day 7, you're not allowed any food, any water, any juice, any coffee, any tea. Nothing shall pass across your lips for the first 7 calendar days. That includes water. No, you may not have water. You may not have 1 sip of water. On calendar day 8, you're allowed only 3 glasses of water. You are not allowed to consume as much water as you want. You're allowed 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water per day. You choose whether you want the 8 ounce glass or the 12 ounce glass or the 10 ounce glass. I don't care. You choose when you drink the water. Now, right now, for the month of September, I've been playing around with not the quantity of water that I drink, but the time of the day that I drink the water. Let me get my trusty sheet of paper here. On Monday, I weighed in at 224.8, and that's when I drank 3 glasses of water Monday morning and got up and weighed myself. So I gained 4/10 of a pound from the previous Friday because I drank my 3 glasses of water in the morning. On Tuesday, I weighed in at 225.4. I was up another 6/10 of a pound because I did the same thing. I drank all 3 glasses, and I drink 12-ounce glasses. I drank all 3 12-ounce glasses of water very first thing when I got up, and then I weighed myself. On Wednesday, I lost 6/10 of a pound. I drank all 3 of my glasses of water around noon, lunchtime. And on Thursday, I lost 8/10 of a pound. And again, I drank all 3 glasses of water right around noon, right around lunchtime. Now it's now Friday, and I'm at 224.4. I'm up 4/10 of a pound. I expected a little bit of a bounce, and I got it, and that's fine. Now, I don't want you trying this at home. Okay, all I want you to do is do what I've done in the past. First 7 days, 7 calendar days, you get no food, no water. On the 8th day, until you reach your goal weight, you get 3 glasses of water, 8 to 12-ounce glasses. Now, starting today, Friday, September 23rd, Saturday, and Sunday, instead of consuming 3 glasses of water for dinner, I'm not going to consume any water for the next 3 days. And then I'm going to weigh in on Monday. And I'd like to know what impact, what effect that's going to have on me. And somebody said, well, why? Why are you doing this? This is a learning channel. Yes, I do want to reach my 198, and I will. And I'll do it by the last day of this year, December 31st. Okay? Or on or before that day, I will be at 198. Count on it. Stay tuned. Check in every day. See how I'm doing. But for the month of September, I'm looking at, okay, I've eliminated my food, obviously. I've controlled the quantity of water that I drink. I drink 3 12-ounce glasses of water a day. For the month of September, I want to play with what impact does when I drink those 3 glasses have on me? Interesting question that I got from a viewer, and I don't know the answer. I don't know that I'll get a conclusive answer, but I thought it was important enough to play around with for 30 days. And we all know if you're going to develop a habit, or if something is going to negatively, adversely impact you, it will do it within the first 30 days. Likewise, if something is going to positively impact you, you will see results within the first 30 days. That's why I issue you my challenge. Try water fasting for 30 days. It's either going to work for you or it's not. And for 85 plus of you who didn't cheat, who haven't given up, who haven't said, I can't do this, who haven't said, my coworkers look at me strange, my spouse thinks I've lost my mind, my friends kind of think I've gone off the deep end. For those of you that are dedicated to losing weight, for those of you that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're seeing results. Not by special food, packaged food, not by supplements that just melt away the fat. You're seeing results. And so am I. And even though I'm clearly taking the month of September to play with this issue of what impact does when you drink the water have on weight loss, even though I'm playing around and testing drinking the water at various times of the day, I'm still maintaining or losing weight. I am down to 224.4. You know, I'm definitely not gaining weight. So what this is showing me is I could probably just stop my water fast right now and go into maintenance and maintain around 225, 224, 223. But that's not good enough. I want 198, and you're going to see me do it. And I'm going to see you reach your goals. Some of you have already reached your weight goals, and you are on maintenance. And I'll share with you my maintenance plan once you reach your goals, not before. Let's take this one step at a time. And every so often I get someone that wants to refer me to their doctor, their weight loss doctor. Look, we're in a recession. Gasoline prices are going nuts. Food prices are going nuts. Rent, mortgages are going nuts. People don't have, you don't have, I don't have a lot of spare cash. You know, I don't have 5 million in a savings account. Now maybe you do. I don't. So I wanted to come up with a way that works, that will work for everyone. Sure, you can go get liposuction, and as long as you change your eating behavior, they'll suck the fat out of you and you'll lose weight. But most people don't change their behavior. They just get the fat sucked out and they gain it all back. At least on this channel, with me, you're learning A, you can lose weight. B, you can maintain your weight loss. And I'm 67 years old. If a 67-year-old man can do it, don't tell me you can't do it. And I say this occasionally because I get the comment, oh, and I made the very same comment 2.5 years ago. Oh, I could never water fast. Oh my God, has he or she lost their minds? Not eating? I could never not eat. I mean, I would die. My organs would shut down. I would have even more health issues than I do now. I mean, I made those comments just like you. And until someone pointed something out to me, I had a viewer say, you have eyes, but you do not see. I wrote that down. I love that saying. You have eyes, but you do not see. Because I had another viewer say, look, you're already fasting, you just don't know it. And I'm like hell, I'm not fasting. To which the person responded, well, so when you go to bed at night, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever time you go to bed until the time you get up, do you eat in bed all night long? And I said, well, of course not, I sleep. And they said, okay, so if you go to bed at 10 and you get up at 6, that's 8 hours. And you've already told me you don't eat in bed, so that's 8 hours you've already fasted. And I said, well, interesting. I've never looked at it from that perspective, but you're right. And they said, so you're already fasting. Instead of fasting for 8 hours, why don't you fast for 9 hours or 10 hours? Or better yet, why don't you fast for 1 day and see if you die? And if you don't die, you have to promise me that instead of at the end of the 1 day, you'll increase that to 2 days. And that's how I got started fasting. Now, I played with intermittent fasting. That's where you eat for, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 hours, and the rest of the 20 hours you don't eat anything. And, you know, intermittent fasting is good if you want to lose a quarter pound or maybe a half pound. But if you want to truly throw your body into ketosis, that's where your body burns the fat for fuel around your waist, your buttocks, and your thighs. You can't do that with intermittent fasting. You've got to water fast because it takes from day 1 to about day 4. Sometimes, some people it takes day 5 or day 6. So between day 4 to day 6, that's how long it takes for your body to wake up and say, oh my God, he's not feeding me food. I have to burn something for energy. What am I going to do? I think I'll burn fat for fuel. And that's when, ladies and gentlemen, you actually start losing fat pounds. It's so simple when someone tells you. But if no one tells you and you have to figure all this out, I can't tell you how long it took me to figure this out. So when I challenge you and I say, take me up on my challenge, try water fasting for just 4 weeks, I know it'll work for you. It's worked for me. And I would never ask you to do anything that I personally have not done myself. I had another viewer contact me and say, did you really go off all your meds on day 1, 2.5 years ago? I have. I don't even take aspirin now. I'm off of 3 insulin shots a day. I no longer have high blood pressure medicine. I'm checked regularly, and my blood pressure is back to completely normal. I no longer have thyroid issues. For those of you that are not fat but obese like I was, I had fatty liver disease. That's where you consume so much fat that your body doesn't know where to put all the fat, so it shoves it in your liver. That's why they call it fatty liver disease. Do you really, honest to God, think that your liver functions properly with all that fat stuffed in it? It doesn't. And so if you want to work on fatty liver disease, one way you might, I would suggest that you try is a water fast. One more comment I got, and I get this quite often. It's week 15. How long are you going to be on the water fast? Well, a lot of times I'll end one water fast, wait a week or 2, and then start a new water fast. This time, because I feel so well, I'm doing so well health-wise, I think I'm just going to stay on this current water fast until I hit 198 or until the end of the year. And some astute viewer said, you're going to stay on a water fast for another 3 months? Well, if that's what it takes, I've already said for the month of September, I'm playing around with when I drink my 3 glasses of water because I think it's important. It's something that I don't know the results of. But seriously, unless I start having major serious health issues, I see no reason why to stop the body from burning its fat for fuel. So that's my update. I was kind of long-winded today, but have a great weekend. I always like to end my show with the saying, don't stress, do your best, forget the rest. Don't stress, do your very best, and forget all the rest. I'll see you on Monday.